Quick disclaimer. The quotes in this video were created using an AI called Inspirabot.me, link in the description.
Are newer caterpillars more religious than ancient caterpillars? Thought is the transfer that happens between the quantum physical aspect of time and the intrinsic uncertainty of particle physics. Ignore the connection between you and the floor beneath you. You are being pregnant, stay normal. Consider how massages make people horrible. A wise, old blacksmith once approached a fine, young Gorgon and asked her, "How come you are so great, you who were just a fine, young Gorgon?" "The answer to that is because I am certain that I can do whatever I feel like," replied the Gorgon. The blacksmith had never before heard such words spoken, and took it to his heart and remembered it for the rest of his life, and a couple of years later, he was forever haunted by the Gorgon until the day he died. Take a deep breath. Do you notice how your sphincter is reacting relatively to physical space? Attempt to open your brain. Forget the fact that self-confusion that is not founded in delusion is truly just confusion. Stay focused on your breath. If you actually want to be taken for who you are, be ready to be cruel. Do you notice how your self is energized by the walls around you? Let this ancient Chinese saying be your guide: a foot for a foot, a cheek for a cheek. Singing requires randomness. Keep in mind that a great thinker once said, "All you need in order to get crucified is to fail." Keep your eyes closed. Don't become somebody else. Have fun. Yourself is transcending everything around you. Your muscles are now independent from humanity itself. You were not put on this earth to love. Consider how human imagination is a reaction to the inherent constancy of entropy. The mortifying ordeals of being known may look simple, but they are not. The world wants you to feel cynical. Isn't it wonderful to notice how your body is independent from the people around you? In the olden days, a beautiful clergyman once approached a fat woman and asked her, "Tell me, dear woman, how come you are so befriended, you who are just a fat woman?" "Why, that is because I always try to remember that a fat woman is only a fat woman if the fat woman thinks herself to be a fat woman," replied the woman. The clergyman had never before heard such wisdom put so plain, and remembered it for the rest of his life, and later in his life, he died in his sleep. Drop your intestines. Meditate on this insight: a hand for a hand, an eye for an eye. There is a proven link between entertainment and mass hypnosis. Inhale and exhale. Meditate on this very old folk wisdom. Mother Nature bases its legitimacy on heroes. By meditating, we confuse people. Repeat this mantra to yourself: I'm so deep, I'm so deep. Are husbands making old people anxious? Success is not to protest, but to surrender. Keep on breathing and try to think about this age-old proverb: glory holes begin when we learn to put up with our mistakes. Keep loosening. Marriage can be like a constant odyssey. Begin to feel the heaviness of yourself sinking into the floor. Take a deep breath. Repeat the mantra: my living is significant, my living is significant. What do you get when you combine a meaning and a lifestyle? Vision. You jerk. Our mouths will unleash your mind. Chant this mantra to yourself: go away, existential angst, go away, existential angst. You carry the potential to become a duckling. And you're enjoying it. Now come to notice the air you breathe. Society doesn't want you to breathe. In the old world, a dim-witted wanderer once approached an old beggar and asked her, "Tell me, dear beggar, how come you are so respected, you who are such an old beggar?" "That is because I know that one day I will die, and in death we are all the same," replied the beggar. The wanderer had never before heard such insight this well articulated, and brought it with him for the rest of his life, and later in his life, he died and became known as the most respected wanderer ever to have lived. Do you notice how your virility is one with gravity? Where followers take a day off, vampires finds a way. There's no I in dream. Your mom is a werewolf. Think about that for a moment. Keep your eyes closed. Keep repeating this to yourself. I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. Maybe most disturbing thoughts are the way they are because somebody's fucking with you. Notice how your body and your star sign are one with the universe. Meditate on that old proverb, never abuse the holy. Ignore the connection between your left hemisphere and the air you breathe. Ignore the fact that your menstrual cycle and the floor beneath you are the same thing. Pay attention to how your bodily orifices are becoming one with your mind. Force your body to breathe through your nose. Understanding why you are stupid makes you wrong. Remember that, lawful is he that overcometh his false idol, for he also overcometh himself. Feel how your large intestine is starting to pulsate. Don't forget that biology is an art project about oblivion. Long ago, in ancient Rome, lived a highly regarded shepherd who lived in a house in the forest. One day, a shepherd came by him, and said, "Hello, dear shepherd, can you tell me where a shepherd like myself can find eternal bliss?" The shepherd quickly answered, "I do not know." "Why are you so aggressive towards me?" asked the shepherd. "I was not aggressive," replied the shepherd. After some thinking, the shepherd decided to become a friend to the shepherd, and later the shepherd made babies with an unmarried lioness, but that's a whole other story. Inhale and exhale. Don't try to be popular. It's ridiculous. Feel the connection between your left hemisphere and the walls around you. There are young people who have faith in family. Always focus on the ambition of nihilism. Forget the fact that sinless is he that exerciseth his angel, for he also exerciseth himself. Truth comes before success. Breathe deeply. Keep on breathing. The ones in power will always rethink joy.